our final discussion post in our field class. Wow, that is yeah, that's crazy to be hearing myself say out loud, but here we are. Congratulations to everybody. We've done it. This is amazing. I'm happy to call all of you colleagues in a couple of weeks. I'm very excited, and I've been so inspired by each and every one of you. I've learned so much from just the vast number of experiences and different places that we all come from. It's been of maximum value when you guys share in here on these discussion posts or other classes, just prior knowledge or newly gained knowledge and how it's been applied uh, in the field at your jobs, stuff like that. That's probably been um, some of my most cherished learning points, and I'm very grateful for that, and definitely for all the professors as well. Too many to name, but each professor I've had has definitely made their impact, and I can look back and I've taken something from each and every one of them that I can either apply in life or in practice. It's been really awesome. Uh, so much stuff that I've learned, a firm grasp of attachment theory and just development over the lifespan, neuroscience stuff that I'd never thought I would be learning in this program, and jumping into the DSM-5 psychopathology was a really interesting course for me that I gained a lot from. I was extremely overwhelmed by the code of ethics when I first saw it, and I can say I'm still a little bit overwhelmed by it, but I'm definitely more comfortable with it, and I can actually recall some of those things, and um, that's something I didn't think I'd be saying, probably around this time last year, and uh, there's been a lot of stuff that I've overcame with anxiety and nerves, especially regarding like public speaking, and I've come out of my shell a lot and opened up, and just like one thing that comes to mind with that was I was so terrified in Dr. Barsky's individuals course. It was like the first course I took, and we had to do a role play with we were on video in front of the class, and I was terrified, and just to see how far I've come since then, like that wasn't even that long ago. That's really neat to think about. And uh, is there anything I wish I had done differently? Um, Sometimes I wish I had a BSW, because part of the reason I was so terrified with that role play is because I didn't have any background into anything sort of clinical or any prior counseling skills. My undergrad was in psychology, and it was just heavily research based. So sometimes I think about that, but I know my degree has definitely served me in this program, and I'm sure it will be of value in the future as well. And speaking of the future, professional plans are just to get started with this primary therapist position that I accepted up in Vermont. My goals are really just not to look too far ahead, just to give it my all each day while I'm there, and making sure that I'm I have balance and I'm enjoying myself outside of there. And really, just the goals are to complete my hours, do my supervision. I have to have all of that completed before I can take the test up in the state. And if I'm really reaching for the stars, DSW, PhD, further my education a little bit, but that's that's a little too far ahead right now, but I did appreciate the reading this week from Aquavita and Tice, I think is how you say those names. But they spoke about one of the benefits of DSW programs were like the theoretical and clinical applications that assist those students in actually allowing them to become instructors in the future. So I think that's like a selling point for me. I definitely had uh, some misconceptions about DSW. I thought PhD was the way that I wanted to go, so I'll have to look into that more. Um, but yeah, anyways, again, congratulations to everybody. It's been a wonderful journey, and thank you all so much.